Yo. People that make videos about making videos, fuck, man. It's like, fuck, man. Especially when they're fucking this, when they look like this, okay? You know? Well, when they look like this, yes, you know? It's pretty horrible, but I don't make videos about making videos. But look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh my god. I'm editing this, and it's tough to look at, man. It's just difficult to look at this guy. It's difficult to look at. I thought, oh, maybe I'm overreacting in this fucking thing, but no. It's tough, man. Look at this. Look at this guy's face. Oh my god.
Last 11 months growing my channel while watching other creators do everything right and still fail. You're using 2025 strategies in a 2026 game. The rules have changed. So in this video, I'll show you the 4 rules you need to follow to cut through the noise in 2026, why the old playbook is dead, what actually breaks through the noise now, and the hard truth about whether you can sustain this long enough to win. And by the end, you'll know exactly what to prioritize in your next videos. There's advice that dominated every YouTube growth video that's over a year old. If you watched any of them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Keywords, search optimization, perfectly crafted descriptions, all the right SEO. Back then, it mattered. Search was how people found new creators. Everyone told you to nail your SEO or you'd never get discovered. So what happened? I watched an interview recently, Colin and Samir talking to Patty Galloway. And for those of you who don't know, Patty is one of the best YouTube strategists out there. Let me play you what he said, because this changed.
Yeah. So I've heard this. I've heard about this. So like, apparently now, okay, like it doesn't matter. Like SEO doesn't matter. Like, you know, like you don't have to put keywords or anything because now the whole platform is run by Gemini, which is Google's AI, and they just go, the AI just analyzes your content and pushes it to people that are most likely to enjoy it. So it doesn't matter, the fucking SEO or whatever, which is great, which is good, because you could have great SEO and fucking shit content, But that's basically he's gonna talk about that, That's what he's gonna talk about. I guess. Fuck, he's so ginger, it's disgusting.
How I see the entire platform.
YouTube is not a video platform. It's a click and watch platform. It's a platform that people have to decide what to view. So when I think about these smaller channels that are growing really quickly, it's usually that they have actually invested more time into ideation.
He nails it. YouTube isn't a video platform. It's a click and watch platform. What that means is you need to be the better choice on someone's homepage. You're sitting right next to their favorite creators, channels they've watched for years, creators with millions of subscribers, and yet you need to be their choice. And here's why this changes everything for you. You're not just making videos anymore, you're making strategic choices about who to compete with. Most creators hear this and they still miss the point entirely. I see it everywhere. Creators going through the motions. They're making consistent content, but they're consistently mediocre and they're just waiting for it to work. I'm doing everything they tell me to do. When you realize you're competing with giants, you start to see what amateur looks like in comparison. So what's the difference between creators who get it and those who don't? Intention. Instead of going through the motions. Intention means having a...
So basically, the ones who don't are me. I clearly don't get it. And this fucking ginger guy, he knows everything. All right. Good.
a game plan. Understanding why you're doing each thing, not just that you should do it. Every decision has a reason. And this is critical because when you go through the motions, you're just adding to the noise. AI is flooding every niche. There is more competition than ever. YouTube is rewarding content that keeps people watching. You need to send clear signals to the algorithm about who you serve. If you're just going through the motions, you're adding to the noise. Creating with intention applies to everything. The strategy you have, the content you make, even how you handle your workflow, which is actually where most creators waste the most time. Now here's what actually matters about SEO. YouTube changed what it pays attention to. When you upload your video now, it processes everything during that upload time, and it creates a transcript. And yeah, that's great for people who like to watch with captions, but what YouTube really cares about is knowing exactly what your video is about. Your description doesn't matter nearly as much as it used to. Your tags are pretty much meaningless. But when you're small, Absolutely. Go ahead and optimize for those things. It's one of the only ways YouTube can classify you before it runs experiments on your videos. But there are way more important things that you can spend your time on now. And this is the true mechanism of YouTube growth. I call it momentum. You need to move from YouTube doesn't understand me to YouTube does understand me. And to do that, you need to.
Okay, I get it. I'm gonna become a carrot. I need to become a fucking carrot. That's it. I knew it. I have to become a carrot. So this is how you do it. Okay, you become a carrot. Okay, and you know you go underneath the soil. You become a carrot. You become all fucking orange, and then you get out of the soil, and then you're golden. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
loop through this process enough times until it understands. YouTube runs experiments. It takes one of your videos, sends it to a handful of people, it learns from that, disappears, comes back later, grabs another video, tests again. But if that second video it tests isn't meant for the same person as last time, it gets confused. Wait, I could have sworn this person would have enjoyed this. I guess I'll start over. That's why creating with intention for the same person is everything. If you want the systems and worksheets that I use to create intention with every single video, I give them all away to my newsletter subscribers. There is a link in the description. But intention alone is.
Yeah, so hopefully I get this figured out soon, and because I do enjoy this, but at a certain point it has to kind of, I have to figure it out, right? Well, so yeah, have a great day.